Welcome to The Deep Dive. We take the sources, unpack them, and give you the core insights fast. Today we're diving deep into the really fascinating career of Nancy Jewel McDonie, whom most people just know as Nancy. What really grabs you is her background, South Korean and American heritage. It's quite unique. So our mission today is to trace her journey, from being a kid performer, then a K-pop idol, actress, host, and now, wow, a musical theater star. We're gonna pull the key bits from the materials you sent over, see how she built this incredibly varied career path. Okay, let's unpack this. So, Nancy's story, it kicks off April 13th, 2000, born in Daegu, South Korea. But yeah, that bicultural thing really started early. Just a year later, 2001, the family moved to Ohio, her dad's hometown, Columbus, that's where she spent her early years, went to school. And she talked about it herself, Rich. She said, I have always been told by my parents that there are two cultures that I am in contact with ever since I was a child. This dual heritage. Do you think it really laid a specific groundwork?
Oh, absolutely. It's not just an interesting fact. It's fundamental. Think about it, navigating two languages, two cultures, right from the start. That constant switching probably built up this incredible adaptability, resilience too. And those were just vital skills for K-pop, especially the global side of it, and really anything beyond. It gives her a different perspective.
That's a great point. And you can see how deliberately things were shaped too. March 20, 2019, she legally changed her Korean name from Lee Seung-ri to Lee Gru. And her education points that way too. Graduated from Hanlim Multi-Art School, specifically the musical department, February 9, 2018. That focus, that early artistic training, huge advantage, surely.
Enormous, yeah. In K-pop, you're often expected to be, good at everything. But graduating from a top art school, specifically in musical theater, that shows a deeper level of training, a commitment beyond just the idol stuff. It suggests maybe a longer-term vision, a career that could go beyond the group structure. And that's kind of what we're seeing now, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Looking back at her early life, it's like she was always heading for the stage. Long before any official debut, she was on Korea's Got Talent. Remember that? Back in 2011.
Right, with Kitty Paz.
Exactly, part of that hip-hop group. And they got pretty far semifinals. Then as a teenager, more TV stuff, The Unlimited, and in 2012, Mackie Ray show, just Do It Expedition. That's the one where she went to the Philippines and Saipan with Kim Yoo-jung, the actress. So these pre-debut things, how important are they really for shaping resilience, public image, way before the actual debut pressures hit?
They're not just cute footnotes in her bio. They're really formative. Being on a big talent show, variety programs, traveling internationally for a show, even as a kid, it gives you media smarts, stage presence, a feel for how the industry works. Way before the intense spotlight of a K-pop debut, it builds that foundation, that versatility that a lot of trainees only start developing after they're already in a group.
Right. So all that early experience, it kind of funnels into 2016, that pivotal moment with Finding Momoland. She's a contestant on this Mnet reality survival show. The whole point was to pick members for MLD Entertainment's New Girl group. And she didn't just participate, she won. Finished first place.
Yeah.
We see so many kids on these shows. What made Nancy stand out enough to win? What does that tell us about, what these shows are actually looking for?
Her winning there, it really shows you how these survival shows work. They're like a bottleneck, right? They're not just TV. They're this intense, often brutal filter for talent in K-pop coming in first.
Yeah.
That's not just a win, it's instant validation. It proves you've got the talent, the charisma, the ability to handle pressure, all of it. Plus, it positions you immediately as a key member, maybe the center. It's huge marketing value right from day one. You skip years of maybe being an unknown trainee.
Okay, so that win leads straight to Momoland's debut, November 10th, 2016. The mini album, Welcome to Momoland, debut stage at M Countdown, officially on the scene. But that first album was just the beginning, really. It was Bo Boom Bo Boom, early 2018, from the great mini album that just exploded. Hit number 2 on the Gaon digital chart, massive. And they followed it up pretty quick too, bam, later that year from Fun to the World, charted really well again.
Yeah, consistency.
So what did these back-to-back hits mean for Momoland's position and for Nancy's profile within the group?
That kind of quick rise, hitting the charts like that, it means the group has really found its groove, captured the public's attention almost overnight. For Momoland, yeah, Be-Boom, Be-Boom was their viral moment. It cemented their sound, their style. And for Nancy, being a really visible member, a key performer in a group blowing up like that, it instantly boosts her individual brand recognition. Suddenly, she's known way beyond just the hardcore K-pop fans. Global audience starts paying attention.
But yeah, like you said, her path wasn't just Momoland even while they were getting big. She stepped into this interesting K-pop thing the Project Girl group, Sunny Girls.
Right, the Inkigayo project.
Yeah, November 2016. So pretty soon after Momoland's debut. It's like a temporary supergroup, right? Pulled members from G-Friend, WJSN, Oh My Girl.
Talk groups.
They debuted with Taxi, performed at the SBS Gayo Daejeon. Being picked for something like that so early on, what does that signal?
It's a massive vote of confidence from the industry, basically. These project groups, like Sunny Girls, they're put together by the networks to create buzz, showcase talent from different agencies. For Nancy to get tapped for that right after debuting, it says a lot about her perceived star power, how the industry saw her potential early on. It's a chance to work with peers, get more exposure, show she can do different concepts too.
And she kept showing that versatility. Acting started taking off too. 2017 lead role in that web drama, Some Light, with Hum and Woo from ZEA.
And they did the theme song together.
Right. And then hosting. She got picked to host The Power of K, that music show.
With Yu Kwon and Shonu. Yeah.
Aired in Japan and Korea starting January 2018. Plus, a little cameo for K-drama fans. She popped up in Daejang Game is Watching in October 2018. Played an idol trainee along with some other Momoland members.
Joey, Hyben, Daisy, yeah.
It really does show how K-pop idols are just expected to do everything.
That's exactly it. You have to understand the K-pop system itself is kind of designed to create these multi-hyphenates. It's not just about singing and dancing. It's about building a complete entertainer. Someone who can easily jump between music, acting, hosting, variety shows. And Nancy's a perfect example of that ideal. She showed that breadth of talent early, which helps her pivot and keep her career going across different platforms.
Then, well, things changed significantly. A new chapter. January 27, 2023, the news broke that Nancy and the other Momoland members were leaving MLD Entertainment. Contracts expired. And then February 14, Momoland officially announced they were disbanding.
Yeah, that was a big moment.
For an idol who's built their whole identity with a group for years, what happens next? What are the challenges, the opportunities when that ends? How did Nancy handle that shift?
It's a really common situation, but incredibly tough for idols. After the group, you basically have to redefine yourself as a solo artist, often without the backing of a big agency anymore. Nancy's moves after that, they show how complex it is, signing with Area Diamond in March 2023, then saying she was no longer with them in September. Just days later, signing with ATOC.
Right.
And then most recently, April 2024, signing with GMA Networks agency, Sparkle in the Philippines. These quick changes really highlight how fluid artist management can be post-group. It's like a constant search for the right fit, the right strategy, where the artist feels they can control their own path and try new things.
Yeah, and despite all those shifts and the group ending, she kept pushing into new areas, showcasing that versatility again. Musical theater, that's a big new step. September 2023, she announced she'd be in the live musical, The Show, Shilahada.
That's a significant move.
And what's really interesting is the dual role she's playing. Lee Chae-rin in the present and Princess Sungmin back in the Silla period.
Right, telling that story of Chae-young uniting the kingdom.
It's a huge leap, isn't it, into live stage performance, way beyond just concerts. Plus, she kept up the endorsement side too. Back in January 2020, she became the face for Some By Me, that skincare brand.
Yeah, and that really highlights how artists now are building careers that aren't just stuck in one lane. They're diversifying. Moving into musical theater makes sense, given her training and stage presence. But it's demanding. It suggests she wants, deeper artistic challenges. Endorsements, though, that lets her leverage her existing fame for branding. It provides a different kind of income stream, complements the performance work, its strategic mixing passion with pragmatism.
Her journey, it really is a masterclass in being adaptable, resilient. So much talent across so many areas, from that kid on a talent show to a hit K-pop idol, then acting, hosting, and now taking on musical theater. It just shows incredible dedication. So thinking about this whole incredible journey reality show contestant to this multi-talented artist doing music, acting, hosting musicals, what's the big takeaway here? What's the ultimate lesson about building a career that lasts, that evolves in this crazy, fast-paced world of